Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yatkripatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Om Bhadram Karnebhih Shrunuyama Devaah Bhadram Pashyemakshabhiryajatraah Sthirairangai Stushtovagumsastanubhi Vyashema Devahitanyadayuh Swasti na Indro Vruddhashravah Swasti nः Pusha Vishwavedah Swasti nastarksho Arishtanemiः Swasti no Brihaspatirdadhatu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. The second section of Mundakopanishad begins by stating that all that is promised in the Karma Kanda portion of the Veda, all the different types of rituals and their results, that is attainment of some higher realms of experience, is all true. If we diligently, sincerely, regularly follow all the instructions and perform these rituals as prescribed, we will surely get the result of attainment of these lokas, the higher realms. However, taking the example of a very regular, simple ritual of Agnihotra, it was established that the instructions are too many, the rules are many, and following all those is necessary. And if something is missed out, so some time wise, season wise, the phase of life wise, there are lots of those rituals associated with it. If anything is missed out, then not only that the promised result will not be gained, but also whatever is already there, that also may be taken away, destroyed. So this example gives us an idea of, although the results are promised, but we have to follow so many rules. Only then we might be able to sail through. But we say, yes, we follow all the rules, we do exactly as it is prescribed. Then what happens? So then it was indicated that the result will be gained. Such a practitioner will be led to these higher realms by the very offerings that he is making in the fire. The ahuti, the offering itself, as though takes the form of these rays of the sun and lead this yajaman, the practitioner, to the higher realms with lot of respect, saying, Ehi, Ehi, please come this way, and very sweetly talking, also very respectfully, showering flowers on the path. That person is led to that higher loka, and They are informed that this is your hard work, this is your action that has led you to this glorious result. Please come, feel free to enjoy whatever you want. Now, when we have made some payment and booking in some hotel somewhere, then naturally, as soon as we go and give our identification, from the watchman to the receptionist to everybody, please come, this way, this is your suite, this is where, all this, your hard work, we are not giving you any gift, you have paid for it already. So come, stay here, feel free to use all our facility. You can use the swimming pool, you can use the gym, you can use, have breakfast, everything is for you, everything, all available. All this is your hard work which has earned you this. We feel so important in a hotel. But can we live life in a hotel? How long can we live there? So here he's saying, how long can you live there in a hotel? If we live, we may feel very important, very happy. So there is, just ring a bell and then room service is there. You want food, you want the laundry to be done, you want the room to be clean, anything, just one press of a button and everything is available. Oh, so good. Similar to this Swarga. But we can't live our life there. Why? Because our budget is limited. What we have paid for, I have paid for 3 days. 3 days. After that, even if we feel very happy there and we want to live there longer, they are going to push us out. That's all over. Check out. And if you yourself don't go on your legs, we will provide you legs. Security will come, lift you bodily and throw you out along with your luggage. Go back. And where do we come back? Back home. To do what? Earn more, save more, next booking. So this is exactly what here in the next mantra he is saying, that yes, they may lead you to some higher loka, everything, but that higher loka also, if it does not have that knowledge of the self with which the Upanishad began, if that knowledge is missing and all these karmas are done and the results and these higher realms are attained, even then, what are this? So he's the seventh mantra of the second section says, प्लवाह्येते अदृढ़ा यज्ञरूपाः प्लवाह्येते अदृढ़ा यज्ञरूपाः अष्टादशोक्तमवरं येषु कर्म अष्टादशोक्तमवरं येषु कर्म एतच्छ्रेयो येऽभिनन्दन्ति मूढाः एतच्छ्रेयो येऽभिनन्दन्ति मूढाः जरा मृत्युं ते पुनरेवापि यन्ति जरा मृत्युं ते पुनरेवापि यन्ति. एते, all these rituals are adridhaha. They are not steady. Adridhaha. They are not lasting. Plavahi. Plava means very fleeting. Plava, the word means boat. But how steady is the boat in the waters? There is no firm foundation. It is, shaky, unsteady, temporary. Anytime it can capsize. Anytime it can sink. So that type of, what are these? Yajna Rupaha. Here he is not even saying yajna. He is not even saying the ritual is unsteady or impermanent or fleeting. They are not talking about the ritual at all. They are saying yajna Rupaha means the foundation of the ritual. The ritual being performed by these people, they are only impermanent. Who are these? So this is the Adhara, the ones who carry out these rituals. Who are they? Ashtadashoktam. Uktam in the Shruti, in the scriptures, they have been mentioned. What? 18 are the foundations of these rituals. What are these 18? There are certain rituals which the householder has to perform, in which there are 16 different priests involved, and the performer and his wife. So 16 plus 2, 18. So there are many such uh, rituals prescribed in the Veda, where it is clearly mentioned that there should be 16 priests, and their duties are also very clearly mentioned, and the householder, the husband and wife are the yajman, they have to perform as guided by these 16 priests. So they also have their names, and there are some priests who are supposed to be offering the oblations. They are called hota. Then there are some priests who are supposed to be only chanting, udgata. There are some priests who know the rituals. They organize everything. It's called adhvaryu. And then there is one, the head priest of the 16. It's called Brahma. So he knows overall everything. So he looks, he sees everybody is doing their work, and everything is properly this thing. And he is the one who guides these yajamans also. So it is all very well organized. So these 16 plus 2, 18 people who are kind of the cause of these rituals, who are actually performing these rituals and helping the Yajaman to perform these 16 Ritviks or the priests, these 18 themselves, which are prescribed in the Shastra, in the scriptures, they themselves are unsteady. The one who is performing, because of whom the rituals can be said to exist, they themselves are unsteady. And that doesn't need any extra explanation why they are unsteady. We look at ourselves, we know. Constantly changing, nothing is steady. Even the mind, while performing the ritual, in the beginning, in the middle, in the end, how much our mind has fluctuated, how much it has changed, and how much of focus is there, that also we know. Our body condition, everything is constantly changing and decaying. So he is saying that this Ashtadasha, these 18 people who are carrying out this ritual, they themselves are unsteady. Then what to talk of the rituals by themselves? So Shankaracharya ji gives this example that if there is a pot of curds, pot of milk, let us say, if the pot breaks, what happens to the milk? You don't have to separately describe that the pot broke. Then what happened to the milk? There is no further story over. There was a pot of milk, the pot broke. Means what? Milk gone. Similarly here, what is he saying? The 18 people who carry out these rituals, they are only unsteady. They are only impermanent. They are only fleeting, changing. So then what to talk of the rituals which are carried out by them? Ete ashtadasham oktam avaram yeshu karma, and on whom these karma, avaram karma, it is described as avaram karma, means the lower types of actions. Now these are Vedic rituals, and they are called as lower type. If Vedic rituals are lower type, then what to talk of other worldly actions that we are familiar with? So Vedic rituals also, why they are saying that they are lower type? Lower type means it does not have the aspect of knowledge. Knowledge means the knowledge, the know-how of the rituals is important. That is required. Without that, you can't perform the rituals. But the knowledge of the self is missing. So as Bhagavan Raman Maharshi says, if we do not know one, the number one, then can counting be possible? I may say, I know to count till millions and billions and trillions, I can count up to, but I don't know what is one. How can you count, and what is the use of such counting if you don't know one? Because one is the starting point, and that is there throughout till whatever we count. That one is always there. So that is a self. In all our actions, the one who is enabling, enlivening, empowering, illumining, that self only I don't know. That is why this karma is avaram karma. So, according to the Upanishad, the actions which are devoid of self knowledge are called as lower actions. So, anything we perform, if self knowledge is missing there, or if it is not conducive to attainment of self knowledge, then it is lower karma only. Because from the lower does not mean it is not criticizing the karma by itself. The point is, if I want to attain self knowledge, this karma can be a stepping stone, a preparatory step, nothing more than that. This is not the end by itself, it is only a means, therefore, lower. Because ladder also, we need a lower rung, only then it goes to the higher rung. When we have a staircase also, the lower to the higher. So lower is important. Without the lower, the higher cannot be attained. And that is why this section opens with this mention that these rituals have been prescribed. They are really ones capable of giving these results. So one must, tam acharatha niyatam, it is said, you must perform those. But they are unsteady. We need to know that they are not permanent. They are not going to give any results that are permanent. They themselves are not permanent. What to talk of them? The ones who are performing them, because of whom the rituals exist, they are also not steady. Plavahi eva ete. So, this 18 on which these lower karmas, the karma which is devoid of self knowledge, are supported by those 18 themselves are unsteady, impermanent, and knowing this, you perform the actions as a preparatory step, it is fine, it is good. But etat shreyah yah abhinandanti mudhaha. Etat shreyah, this is the highest, this is the supreme. This itself is the supreme bliss. If somebody is considering this itself to be the highest goal, etat shreyah iti abhinandanti. They are very happy. I did all this ritual. I'm very happy. I'm fulfilled. And thinking, must I have attained the goal. There is no more to be attained. If somebody is saying such a thing, such people are here referred to by the word mudhaha. So this is where Shankaracharya ji loved this word. He said, I have to address people who will come later. So let me pick up from the Upanishad only. Vedic name we are getting. It's not ordinary. Mudha. That is why in Bhaja Govindam and all, and various places he has used this. So, whoever considers these rituals to be the highest, they are Mudha. Now, Mudha does not, it is translated as fool. But what does a fool mean? Fool means an ignorant person. Ignorance, that is why we are foolish. So we are foolish means what? The person who is not knowing, and therefore without knowing they are making wrong decisions, wrong choices in life. That is called a fool. So mudhaha, those people who are considering these rituals, who themselves are established upon a foundation that itself is unsteady, and we consider this to be the highest, then it is ignorance only that is making us believe like that. And such people, if they consider this to be the highest, what is happening? What kind of life are they living? Jara mrityum te punarevapi yanti. They stay there in the higher realms for some time because, as promised, they will reach there. The Ahutis will lead them to that place, but having stayed there for some time, having exhausted all their uh, karma phalas, the results of this action, whatever they have performed, all that is exhausted, punareva apiyanti. They return. Return to which realm? Jara mrityum, the realm where there is old age and death. So when old age and death is indicated, you have to understand there is birth, there is growth, there is maturity, there is disease, there is decay, there is death. All these different types of changes that we go through, all that, the realm where all this happens is. So because it is said that in Swarga and all, there is no disease, there is no old age, there is no death. Oh, really? Yes. When we hear of some places where people live for very long, in this particular country or this particular city, there are people, they are living for 120 years. Oh, that is for us mini Swarga. So if we go there and we also live there and eat what they are eating and live the way they are living, we can also live for 120 years. You say that we don't know. You try. So I want to go there. How can I go there? Get the knowledge, then apply. Then if they give you the visa, they let you in. So if we have done all the paperwork, make the payments, everything, they will welcome, keep you. But how long? Just because they are living for 120 years, we go and stay there. Will we be led to live there for 120 years? No, we'll be pushed away. Over, chalo, get out. They are not going to be kept there forever. But during that period, we say, oh, we see no disease, no old age. Everybody is so happy. I am also very happy. So went temporarily for some place and then we are very happy. But we have to return to the place where old age, death, everything is there. And that is this world, this realm of experience which we all have been born into. So it will have to end up here only. It's not that we won't be led to remain there forever. Even if there is no old age, we will be pushed out to come back here. So jara mrityum punarevapiyanti. So those people who consider this to be the highest, what kind of life they are living? They are living for temporarily in some place and then coming back to the same world. That is how everybody is living. But still, we feel that no, that is it. So many, and it is not just true with respect to rituals and other worlds and all those things. Even now, the materialistic philosophy, people who think that that is the highest, who consider that those who are in the field of spirituality, some great loss has happened to them. That is why they have gone there, because they could not earn properly, or they could not maintain the relationship properly, or they could not maintain their own mind properly. So therefore, they have gone to spirituality. That is what is a general understanding of so many people. You say, failures. They are going to spirituality because you only need it. We are all fine. Why? For us, the highest is you earn a lot of money, go here, go there, go visiting, go on vacation, go on a cruise, go on this. So something or the other, there will be activities. Very nice, so beautiful. And then come back to the same realm. And whether somebody who is living that kind of a lavish lifestyle, even if you look at that person's life, how is he living? He sleeps, he gets up, he eats, he cleans himself, he talks to people, goes back to sleep. Only thing is, sometimes people don't talk to him. That's a different thing. But that is, what special is there? No, but then I have all the facility. I move in that elite. When I move in that, which means what? You don't know who is your neighbor. You don't know who is your colleague. You don't know who is around you. And you are doubting everybody. It is a realm of fear. In our Puranas and all, it is said Indra is the afraid of everybody and everything. Why? Because he's meditating too much. Maybe he wants my chair. Very insecure. Because something you attain which is not available for everybody freely, then you are insecure. So, someone who considers this to be the highest, they are going to suffer. What I wear, how I move about, what is my, what are the people around me, powerful people, networking. And this is the highest if somebody considers. After all that little bit, coming back to this one. At the end of the day, when we are tired, we go to the same bed, same pillow, and once our eyes are closed and we are gone to sleep, what society, what company, what wealth, what, nothing means anything. I just plavayavayate. But one who considers this to be the supreme, they don't understand that they are again and again coming back to the same realm. It's a cycle. And they seem to be very happy. They don't even understand that they are kind of postponing their own liberation or their own happiness. Postponing. Because this is the ultimate. I have achieved. And so many people who have been the top achievers, after that they start thinking, how can I be happy? They have all the wealth, the richest person in the world is thinking, now how can I be happy? They said, let me share my wealth. We gave away. Even giving away also, ritual only. After giving away, still thinking, now how can I be happy? So yes, hoarding wealth compared to that, sharing wealth is more joy giving. But that is not the ultimate also yet. So what is it? So I am just thinking of, do this ritual, go to this world, come back. Then do this ritual, go to that world, come back. So this is what we are going and coming, going and coming. And ultimately we are in this state only all the time. There is no escape from suffering. It is going to happen. So if it is so impermanent and fleeting, still if somebody considers this to be the highest, they themselves don't understand that they are ignorant, and because of their ignorance, they are just moving in circles. They are not progressing at all. Gurudev used to give the example of a gym cycle. Constantly cycling. You feel that you have done a lot, but actually not even moved an inch. There only. So the Upanishad, it seems as though it began with praising all these rituals. This does not mean that rituals are useless. This does not mean rituals are bad. This means rituals have their limitations. They have their purpose. If it is done with the understanding that they are a means to purify my mind so that I can prepare myself for knowledge, then it is the correct use of these rituals. But if it is considered to be the highest and it is considered to be the goal of life, then we are ourselves unaware that we are suffering. So we don't know that we are suffering, but we are. We are going through that pain. And having so much of money, so much of facility, and then you're moving in a society where there's lot of affluence, and there you can't complain that I'm not happy. So there you have to show that you are happy. So everyone, how can you complain? Because you have everything. Now somebody who is in Swarga cannot complain that I'm unhappy, or who has just returned from Swarga. What complain? Oh, you went to Swarga and you are complaining? Yeah, I should not complain. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. And inside, what is this? Till when should I have this show put up? I don't want to. I'm not interested in this. So deep down, we all know that this is not actually that happiness, but still. So plava eva ite. Now, this condition of a person is very beautifully, the rishis, Rishi Angiras here is describing the condition of these ignorant people. When we say these, why do we use these third person? We are also in that state only right now. So when we also give complete importance to this and neglect this self-knowledge, then such lifestyle here that is focused only in this action and rituals and action, its result, then what kind of life is it? The Upanishad speaks about it in the 8th mantra. Avidyayamantare vartamanaha स्वयं धीराः पंडितं मन्यमानाः जंघन्यमानाः पर्यन्ति मूढाः अंधेनैव नीयमाना यथान्धाः. He's saying these people who are avidyayam antare vartamanaha, who are living in ignorance. Avidyayam antare, in ignorance. Vartamanaha, they are. So these people who consider rituals to be the highest, and again, rituals are not bad, action is not bad. The same scriptures talk about karma yoga. So it is not that there is anything against karma. Even sometimes when we read Bhagavan Shankaracharyaji's works, we sometimes feel that why is he so against karma? No, he is not against karma. He is prescribing karma as a means. But once we consider it as a goal, that is where the problem comes. So people who consider this to be the highest, for them, it is said, they live in ignorance. Why? Because if I consider something as the highest, will I pursue something else? If I feel I have reached the goal, will I start walking? No, I have reached. If I feel that this is my destination, then will I drive further? No, I won't even inquire what is there ahead. I have reached. Why should I inquire what is there ahead? Where does this road go? Somebody asked, where does this road go? This man was sitting under a tree. He said, I have been sitting here for quite long. This road goes nowhere. It is here only for a long time. The road doesn't go anywhere. No, but okay, where does the road lead to? Why are you asking? Where do you want to go? Here only. You have reached. Why are you unnecessarily inquiring about where will we reach? So we won't even inquire about it. You have reached here. And even if somebody inquires, society is there. You have reached here. Why do you want to know other things? Leave it. Now, enjoy your life. Everything is there. So, avidyayam, we won't even think of pursuing knowledge. And people who feel this is the goal, this is the highest achievement, for such people, swayam dhiraha panditam manyamana. Being ignorant, they think, I know everything. I am a great thinker. I know it all. I have understood the secret of life. Well, Lot of people. And sometimes this is all, sometimes our buddhi also acts like this only. Itself doesn't know anything, but it will act as though it knows everything. Yeah, yeah, I know. I know very well. So sometimes even when we meet a guru or any person of knowledge, we will go and speak more than the guru. And guru says, okay, you have any question? I have a question. Okay, what is it? And it will go on and on and on and on and on and on. And then the guru says, okay, what is the question? Um, yeah, that's all. I think I forgot my question. Because we feel that I know it all. There is nothing to be known further. I know I have got the secret of success. Act, work, earn a lot of money, enjoy your life, invest, secure your future. What else? Next generation also I have taken care of. So there is nothing. I have understood the secret of success. There is nothing more that I feel like doing. Swayam dhiraha. I am, everything is clear in my mind. Panditam manyamana. I feel I am knowledgeable. But what is a real condition? Real condition, janghanyamana. They themselves are actually persecuted. By what? All these changes, disease, decay, death, they are persecuted. All these changes are ones which give us lot of pain. Birth, pain-ridden. Disease, pain-ridden. Old age, pain-ridden. Death, pain-ridden. So all these changes which we look forward to change, but that also has pain. But because we are so obsessed and convinced about whatever materialistic gains we have, we are not understanding that it is persecuting us. Lack of knowledge is pain. How many people realize this? People feel life goes on without knowledge. Why do we need knowledge? And that is why so many people say, in Chinmay Mission, you don't do any seva or anything. Why? Seva means what? Seva means you have to feed people. You have to give gifts to people. But knowledge is seva only. What knowledge? Without knowledge also people can live. So we feel that without knowledge life goes on, but we don't understand that without knowledge life is a pain. That we don't understand. This is the greatest empowerment, but we don't appreciate it. Even after listening to so much, even after having Gurudev in our life, we will still, this doesn't get clear into our head that without knowledge, my life is a pain. And when I live a life without knowledge and I myself am in pain, then I am a pain to others also. That also happens. So here, the Upanishad says that Janghanyamana, they are persecuted. And Pariyanti, they are just wandering about. They are lost. Lost completely. They feel they have found something in life, but they have lost themselves in it. There was a very powerful saying, we must have read it. It has been going around since a long time now. Is that if you find any service or product that is free, if there is any service that is free, understand you are the product. It is not that the service is free, nothing comes free to us. Now, free when we say everything, all facilities, everything, all these things are there. it is we who are being consumed. We are not the consumers anymore. We are being consumed. And we don't know. We are lost. It is not that we are losing time. It is not that we are wasting time. We are getting wasted. We have lost ourselves. Janghanyamanaha, pariyanti, mudhaha. This is all ignorant, complete ignorance. That is why just roaming about, wandering about, no direction. So no knowledge, no understanding of the goal of life, and some milestone that has come in the life, we understand this is the goal and we have settled down there. Not looking forward also that there is more to attain. Janghanyamana, pariyanti mudha. And what is their condition like? And the Upanishad gives an example, like a blind person being led by another blind person. Andhena eva niyamana yathandaha. So there is a group of blind people, and the blind people are said, come on, I will give you a guided tour. And who is the guide? Another blind person. It is like that. That is the condition. Means we consider these rituals to be the ultimate and our guide in life. They themselves are blind. The knowledge is not there. How are we going to attain that? So performance of rituals is required to purify the mind, not attainment of knowledge. It doesn't have that knowledge aspect in it. Action cannot drive away ignorance. Ignorance can go only with knowledge. And our problem is ignorance, nothing else. So the solution has to be knowledge and not action. As much action we perform, it is not going to help. Puja Gurudev used to give a very, very practical example that all of us can understand. If this room is dark, all night I can work very hard to take, fill darkness in big, big vessels and empty it outside. I am taking, fill darkness, go empty the darkness outside. All night I can act, but no action is going to help me empty the darkness. If I want the darkness to go, I have to light a lamp. So the action required is of lighting the lamp, not of emptying the darkness. We are combating sorrow, but we are not understanding what lies beneath the sorrow is ignorance. And for that, the action, if at all any action is required, is to light the lamp. And that is, the rituals are required, but to gain purity so that I can gain knowledge. And when that knowledge happens, the darkness disappears. So, action is not going to help me in removing the root cause of my suffering, and that is ignorance. And therefore, he is saying, Andhenaiva niyamana yathandaha. So, as though the blind, led by the blind, this is the condition. And what happens to Shankaracharya very beautifully says, such people only fall in ditches or get hurt by thorns, etc. Because that is what happens eventually. Because a blind person is only leading the blind person and they both fall in a ditch. I don't know. So, Andhenaiva niyamana yathandaha. And after reading this mantra, sometimes we feel that this Upanishad rishis and all this, Angiras rishi was really very harsh. What is this? You don't talk to a student like that and again, mudha, mudha, mudha. What is this? A little bit. No compassion in these mantras and all. No compassion. Shruti. We say that Shruti is mother. Scripture is mother. What mother? Lashing words. Talking like that. Not even properly, euphemistically present it. Nicely package it, honey it with beautiful words and say, No, they're not mincing any words, just straight facts. What is this? Very heartless of this rishis. So just to make us understand, there is the next mantra where the tone of this thing, the content conveyed is almost the same, but the tone is so different with the use of words that Puja Gurudev says it is not that the Shruti is lashing away, it is not that the rishis are hitting us or scolding us, it is the compassion, the motherly love of the scripture which is making it say these words so that we wake up. So the next beautiful verse is saying, verse number 9. अविद्यायां बहुधा वर्तमानाः वयं कृतार्था इत्यभिमन्यन्ति बालाः वयं कृतार्था इत्यभिमन्यन्ति बालाः यत्कर्मिणो न प्रवेदयन्ति रागात् यत्कर्मिणो न प्रवेदयन्ति रागात् तेनातुराः क्षीणलोकाश्च्यवन्ते तेनातुराः क्षीणलोकाश्च्यवन्ते. Avidyayam, earlier the previous mantra, Avidyayam antare vartamanaha, the one who dwell in ignorance. Here, Avidyayam bahudha vartamanaha. In various ways, they are dwelling in darkness or ignorance. Various ways means something may appear as knowledge, but actually there is no knowledge. And that is why earlier it was clarified what is aparavidya and paravidya. Sometimes just knowing the words, we feel we have attained knowledge. What does the Upanishad say? I know. I have studied Upanishad. I know by heart. Om Brahma Devanam Pratama Sambhuva Vishwasya Karta Bhunasya Gopta. See? Tab Brahma Vidyam Sarva Vidya Pratishtham Atharvaya Jeshta Prattaya Praha. I know. You know only this much? I know full Bhashya by heart. What to talk? You know only mantra. I know Bhashya. There will be third person. So you know only Bhashya. I know Tika by heart. I know everything. But only by heart. Nothing has gone in the heart. That's all. By the heart. It is flowing by the heart. I keep on. So this is Bahudha. It appears, sometimes it may appear as knowledge, but it is not there. So Bahudha Vartamana, they dwell in ignorance in various ways. Sometimes the way they talk, it will appear. I should not use the third person pronoun. The way we talk, sometimes it will appear that we are very knowledgeable. We may be doing talks also in the morning 7 to 8. Talking for 1 hour on Upanishad. It will appear as though there is a lot of knowledge. But actually the thing is there. Only word and meaning. Aparavidya. No paravidya. Bahudha. In various ways. Means it appears as though we have a lot of knowledge, but actually not have. And sometimes it is apparent that there is no knowledge. It is understood. So, avidyayam bahudha vartamanaha. And thinking, vayam kritarthaha iti abhimanyanti bala. And what do they think? What do we think about ourselves? Vayam kritarthaha. We have attained what we have to attain. We have done what we have to do. Done. Accomplished. Nothing more. Gained. Everything is gained. I have so much I have earned. I have invested, secured my future. I have a house, I have this, I have that, everything. All attained. Everybody knows me. Very famous. There was this man Raju who claimed that he knew everyone and everyone knows him. So his friend does not believe that you just bluff. No, what is this? He said, no, no. You think I am just bluffing? I will show you. He took him to the Vatican, the Pope, and it was a big gathering. The Pope came to the balcony to meet everyone, to give darshan. Now he said, "No, you wait here. I will come out from that balcony with the Pope." He said, "You are bluffing too much, you know." So he said, "You wait. Give me some time." He goes inside. He could not see, it was like a long distance. And the Pope went inside, and after some time, to his amazement, Pope and Raju come out. He could not believe this. He said, "Really? My friend, he knows so much. Really accomplished person. He knows." And there was somebody standing beside. So uh, he asked, "Okay, Pope knows, okay, maybe Pope knows some connection. But he said, everybody knows me, so let me ask public also." So he asked, "Do you know who that is?" Huh? So that person started looking. "Who is that? I don't know." So this man was very happy. See, he doesn't know. So I said, "That is my friend Raju, I'll tell you." So he is telling, "Raju, I know." I am asking, who is there with Raju who is standing there? So sometimes we feel, I'm very famous, I have attained. So I'm Kritartha. I have attained whatever. Everybody knows me. One man said, I can call the president also. Really? Yes, I can call the president also whenever I want. Okay, call. He called. Then he put it down. Said, "But what happened? You didn't speak." I didn't say that he will answer my call. I said, "I can call the president." I called. He did not answer. What can I do? But we have these kind of notions that if I have achieved so much, if I have gained, attained so much of wealth, if I have, known so many people, influential people, I know enough. That is also. I am kritartha iti abhimanyanti. That is how they think. And who are they? Shruti with great love says these people. In the previous verses it is said mudaha, mudaha. Now very beautifully honeying those words, saying balaha. These are like ignorant children. Ignorance is there, but like a child. Means these people are not meaning bad. So the Shruti is not disowning us, saying that you are a fool. Shruti is telling you are my children. And children are ignorant. What to do? And who will teach? The mother only has to teach. So here Shruti is like our mother. So mother is these bala, these children. They are steeped in ignorance, but thinking that they have attained everything in life. That's what to do. Yat karminah na pravedayanti ragat. Because of their attachment to action and its results, they are not able to know themselves also. They don't know them. Without knowing themselves, they are just so attached to actions and results. They are just involved only in action, only in these rituals. Tena aturaha, because of that, involved in that, although they are, experiencing sorrow, they don't accept that they are experiencing sorrow, because temporarily they get to experience some results of their action, some higher realms, and they stay there for some time, then kshina lokaschavante. As soon as that Punya karma becomes kshina, means exhausted. As soon as the results of the action gets exhausted, come back from that Swargaloka, etc. They come back. Chavante means they fall. They fall off from the higher realms. So, not understanding that we are in ignorance, we think we have attained goal of our life. Even some small baby steps we take and we feel, oh, I have attained. Immediately we are looking at, I am holier than thou. But we have to understand this is not the attainment. There is a long way to go. I am meditating every day and now I can see a yellow light also. Then earlier what you used to see? Earlier that was red light was there. Now yellow I can see. Then next is green or what? So when you see green light means now I can go. I can go ahead. Gurudev used to say red, yellow lights if you want to see, you can go to the traffic signal. You don't need to meditate for that. But we feel that is an achievement. I am meditating every day. I can hear Om. That you chant, you can hear that way also. Why should you meditate for that? So that is not, but we feel that is the achievement. I am doing 25 mala japa every day. But how much mind is there in that japa, that we don't know. But I am rotating. All the beads have, all the beads have become smooth because of my rotating. But my mind has not yet gone there to the name. I am doing so much. And Kritartha. So Bahuda means what? Even it appears like I am on the path, but actually I am lost. So sometimes that also could be my condition. So that is why I say, child. The scripture addresses, the rishis address us as bala, children, ignorant children. You are lost. Understand, wake up. I have more to give you. Don't be satisfied with something small. I have much more that I can give you. There was a beggar. He was asked, why are you begging on the streets? Go to the king and ask. He went to the king. The king said, okay, what do you want? He said, give me 2 rupees or $1. The king, God, you are insulting me. What is this? Look at my dignity. Look at what I can give you. And you are asking for this. What? Same way, what are we capable of achieving? What is the scripture capable of giving us? What are the rishis and the gurus capable of giving us? And we are capable of receiving it. And what are we settling for? That is a bala. Children don't understand. But please wake up. So with so much of compassion, he's saying don't keep on, not just little bit and then come back little bit and then chavanti. Chavanti means fall. Pushed. Go over. Your time is up. So therefore, so then what should be the right attitude? What is, one more mantra is there about this, and then there is further guidance on what next then. If this is not the end, what is there more? So we'll see that. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om